Had I whispered, even for a moment, that we had been in a 9-month investigation involving the Sinaloa cartel, it would have jeopardized the safety of the officers investigating, as well as potential victims.
Tonight, the takedown of a dangerous criminal organization operating in Central California. Local, state, and federal investigators say they have dismantled an entire drug cell after a months-long investigation. Thank you for joining us tonight for Action News Live at 6. I'm Margot Kim.
And good evening, I'm Warren Armstrong. The results of that massive operation were announced today at the Tulare County Sheriff's Office. Action
News reporter Kate Nemmerich is there live now with how this sweep is expected to impact public safety. Kate?
Hey, Margot, Warren, this morning alone, more than 30 search warrants were executed, with more than 20 people arrested and facing federal charges. In this 9-month-long investigation, law enforcement says they seized nearly 1,000 pounds of drugs and dozens of guns, and they say there is still more work that needs to be done. Early Thursday morning, 21 different teams of local, state, and federal investigators targeted homes across Kings, Tulare, and Fresno counties, serving search warrants after 9 months of investigation. 28 people are now facing federal charges, but they were far from the first in what has been dubbed Operation Slow Ride, named for the initial information coming from the San Luis Obispo County Sheriff's Office. Thursday morning alone, more than 200 pounds of meth, 3 kilos of cocaine, and more than 20 guns were seized, along with a bulletproof vest. Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau says he believes because of this operation, communities are safer.
This investigation completely dismantled this drug operating cell. Now, they didn't completely get rid of cartels operating here in the Central Valley, but this cell was completely dismantled. That's an important key term.
The sheriff said the cell had direct ties to the Sinaloa drug cartel in Mexico. Since the investigation began in July 2023, the sheriff says more than 85 people were arrested, with nearly 1,000 pounds of meth seized, 64,000 fentanyl pills, hundreds of thousands in cash, and more than 80 guns. The investigation included phone taps and confidential sources.
The intelligence we gathered provided a wealth of knowledge, which detailed the full scope of this organization. We knew who was calling the shots, the size of each drug load, who was transporting the drugs, and what their final destination was.
The operation is part of a larger effort called the High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Program, which works around the country to target drug operations.
It's a unique grant program that it funds strategies developed and implemented at the local level by a coalition of federal, state, and local partners.
Investigators say their work is far from over and gave a warning to those who are involved in drug operations.
The DEA will pursue you without hesitation. We will relentlessly attack your organization at every level to protect the safety and health of our communities.
Of the 28 people facing charges this morning, 6 still need to be arrested, and law enforcement anticipates more arrests beyond that. If convicted, those involved could face 10 years to life in prison. In Visalia, I'm Kate Nemmerich, ABC 30 Action News.